Hello, I thought you once for people. This is Andre the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear listening into another Gamer's Thoughts discussion. And I know I'm a little late on this. Because so much has happened within the last 30 days for this particular subject. And every time I tried to jump on with it and try to keep up with it, something else happened and I was like, oh, gotta scrap that one and do it over. And I have a feeling the same thing is going to happen again. I hope not, and that you guys actually get to hear this one. But who's to say? So, Twitch decided that they were going to allow artistic nudity. Then a few days later, came back and said, yeah, no, we made a mistake. Only for the people that were going to join the artistic nudity to start trying to find ways around being naked and on Twitch and then having themselves plastered the majority on the screen. And if they were playing a game, that take up a little corner that takes up maybe 20% of the screen. Oh my. The bad thing is, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, but I do remember talking about mixing adult content with video games because there's some other stuff that happened with Twitch. I'm pretty sure, I think it was the thing with the hot tubs. And we all know what the purpose of that was. We all know what the purpose of that was. It was because people decided that they wanted to do that. And it was also that people were also streaming on TikTok acting like they were, getting it in while they were on stream. I don't know if some were actually doing that or not. But the majority, as far as I understood, were pretending to be getting it in while they were on stream. So, it's one of those things where I'm like, at this point, why not just do a combo? Make another site, make another streaming service that is specifically for video games and adult content. That way you can separate the other stuff from the image of Twitch. Have people go over there where they can promote their OnlyFans and whatever other websites that they have their sellable adult content on. But they can still also do the streams where they are completely in the buff and they can play video games, or they can do other adult activities and play video games at the same time. I knew Twitch was going to go down this road. I knew it was going to happen. It was only a matter of time. My thing is, your Twitch, make a new site. You already understand how the stuff works. Make a new site that caters to this demographic. Because trust me, you will, and I wholeheartedly believe this in my heart of hearts, 100%. You will have a massive audience of dudes that want to see a girl playing a video game or trying to focus on playing a video game while somebody is knocking her back out. Or the other way around. Somebody's getting serviced and trying to focus on playing a video game. I can guarantee you there is an audience for that. And I can guarantee you they would be happy to throw money at it. You just have to create it. Because quite obviously, the audiences for those other things came to Twitch. Make a separate platform for those audiences to go to so they don't blend with the audience of innocent children. Yeah, I know that the majority of people who get on Twitch to watch streams are above the age of 16. 16 to 18. 16 and 17 are still minors. So you want to avoid mixing the minor crowd with the adult crowd as much as you can. Not saying it's foolproof, because obviously kids are going to be kids. They're going to do shit they ain't supposed to do. But at least if you separate those things, you cut down your risk of liability. You cut down the chances that someone's going to say, well, they're promoting this to children, which we know you're not, at least not intentionally, I hope. But if those two things are on the same platform, because trust me, there is definitely going to be somebody who does it to see how far they can push the limits. They'll have the other person off of the screen, but they will do it to see how far they can push the limits. That is the next step that's going to happen. That is most definitely the next step that is going to happen. And what you don't want to do is have that happen and someone's 12-year-old gets on Twitch looking for someone playing Super Mario World. Take that back. Super Mario Wonder. And they find someone getting their stroke game on while someone else is trying to beat levels in the game. And you can only see the upper half of their body, which is barely covered. You don't want that to happen. So, Twitch, please, if you're going to let this road be followed, do something to mitigate the damage for yourselves. Elsewise, somebody else is going to beat you guys to it. And then you're going to lose money that's sitting on the table. Because trust me, somebody's going to get the idea and decide to do it. If I had the money, I'd do it myself. Trust me. If I had the money, I would set that website up. I don't have the money, because that will require a lot of different licenses and things that I don't have the money to get. You guys could. Or if you let somebody else beat you to it, well, then you lose out. And I know right now, even though I'm not sure about the people in my audience or who cares about this specifically. I mean, as everybody has their personal proclivities, none of my business. I just know that this is something that would be successful. And it would be a smart move by a business that delves into digital content to do it. Again, if you guys don't do it, one of the adult sites may actually get the idea and go ahead and say, yo, hell, we're going to add this section to our website now. Telling you, it'll be a banger. In the literal sense, I didn't even mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I do. Now that I've said it, I can't get the thought out of my head. I didn't mean to say that though. That was a Freudian slip. Somebody's going to do it. We are getting to the point where where nerd culture and pent-up sexual frustration are coming to a head. And somebody's going to need to make bank off that. Somebody. So, it's up to you guys if that's what you want to decide to do or not. I mean, I'm just saying that the option is there. As far as I know, there is no platform that specializes in this. And there could be a place to start. You could have people do nude retellings of geek culture stuff. You could have people on there playing video games and doing other activities. Again, Twitch is supposed to be embraced by geek culture. But we also see that there is a pent-up frustration that is happening on Twitch. So, best bet is to make something that takes that pent up frustration somewhere else before you guys end up catching a case that you can't escape. And we're knocking on that door. Knocking really hard on that door. It's getting close. Like, I know somebody's got to understand what I mean. I'm not saying, hey, people have to partake in it. I'm saying I know people are going to. And for all the people that like to use their sexuality along with their geekiness, this would be the perfect place for you. Because then you can do all of the stuff that you want to do, or all of the things that you feel would draw attention to you. And you won't have any real big restrictions on it. That's where my mind is. I mean, obviously there would have to be work on getting licenses from companies and stuff like that so stuff doesn't get taken down. But as we've all come to realize, people are degenerates. People are heathens. The things are going to happen. Why not at least have a place specifically for it? So that you can keep the people who don't want to interact with that away from it. Because when otherwise Twitch is having the stuff plastered on its main page, even if that's not something you follow, because I've gone on the Twitch several times and just seen that stuff just sitting up there, when I know that's not what I'm there on Twitch for, but it's literally plastered on their front page, and I haven't interacted with any of those channels, so I don't know why I'm specifically seeing them, but they pop up because of their popularity. So again, just saying, move it somewhere else. Make a different site. That would be the smart thing to do. I got Jeff Bezos money there. Ask him. Otherwise, anybody else has their opinions on this? Let me know what you think. Obviously, majority of my audience, as far as I've seen through analytics, are adults. So, make your comments. Say what you would like to. Otherwise, thank you guys very much for listening in. Keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games. Peace out, everybody.